Hello, my name is Robe Benve. I'm writing an article about Alla Prima painting for still life. So I'm painting today a still life with oils, and Alla Prima means do it in one session, wet on wet. I have set up a simple still life, three things: tomatoes. Actually, there are four because there are two tomatoes, one pepper, and one eggplant. What I was trying to do is find things that I had in the house. I had those in my refrigerator, and have three simple masses of color. Here is the photo of the setup. The painting session is about the real painting, real time painting session is about 2 hours. In the video, I'm going to show a very condensed version of it that probably comes down to 2 minutes and is a time lapse. So it will show only a few frames every minute of what happened. And it's going to be featured in my article, Alla Prima Still Life Oil Painting. I'm going to use a limited palette. The limited palette that I chose is a tetrad limited palette, and I'm going to explain a little bit later how I chose those four colors. Here is a visual of the limited palette I'm going to use. So to choose my colors, I look at my color wheel, and there is a part that rotates at the top, and the part that rotates over the colors has these schemes here. Now, if you can see. And I'm usually focusing on the tetrad, which is either the rectangle or the square. For this particular, I wanted yellow in it because there is a nice bright yellow pepper and some kind of red or the red orange because of the tomatoes. So I turned it around, and this square is on yellow. This corner is on yellow, and that could be a square or it could be a rectangle. So if it's a square, it would be yellow, red, orange, violet, blue, green. If I use the rectangular tetrad with the yellow, it would be yellow, red, violet, and green. Since I have the tomatoes are more yellow orange and the stem is kind of a cool green, I went with the blue green and red orange. I went with the square. Okay, let's see what happened during the painting session. So first I started by toning the canvas with the burnt sienna, and I wiped off the lightest areas with a rag. And then I started drawing with color, a red for the tomato and yellow for the pepper and violet for the eggplant. And I started filling in the shapes, the greens and the darks. Slowly filling in the shapes. Some yellow reflected on the eggplant there. Different reds and oranges for the tomatoes. Yellow with a light and a dark side for the pepper. The reflected light from the table. And then I started working on the background, big brushes. Still quite big brushes at this point. Then switching to a little smaller brushes for details or more detailed filling. Still have not put in any highlights. I'm still working on shapes and details and the leaves on the tomato. Refining the shapes. Those are the first highlights. Here they come. So with the highlights, here I retouch some of the darks in the eggplant. and still adding a few touches here and there to refine the way things look, relationships and details. Final stage. This is the final painting. Let's see if I can. It's still wet. See if you can see it. Right? It's kind of loose, and there are some things that I feel like I may want to retouch, but I don't really want to, because I want it to be in the painting in one session and be done with it. So this is what I painted today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.